Greetings everyone, my name is Adderville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Megaman Maker. In this episode, it's the usual Saturday morning livestream where I'll cover a combination of both Veersmith levels and levels I find online, primarily the former. Before I begin, here are the rules. I'll be covering levels for about 2-ish hours, then I'll cover a bonus thing, then I'll move on to art, and in a separate stream/video, memes. As always, timestamps will be eventually posted in the description below. Emphasis on eventually. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks for joining me, Hyper, I Will Me, Jedog, Oscar, Paul, Jaden, Pixel Boy, all the watchers on Twitch, all the lurkers, and anyone else in between whom I missed. So without further ado, let us begin with the first level. Skull Fortress 1 by DoctorLumen, 21 plays and a score of -4. Oh, there are a few things I wish to talk about today during this stream. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't a long spike fall. Thank you, PJ. Welcome to you too. Yeah, with more fun physics. First off, Megaman Maker's 4th anniversary happened a few days ago. And they released the entire OST on YouTube. All the 100+ OST. Would have preferred if they mentioned which game this originated from, because Pixel Boy is pointing out that this was copied from another game. Yeah, from Returnal. Yeah, this jump was painful there. And I don't have any platforming. I don't have any utilities. I think I'll just damage boost that. They aren't bad, but they can be quite tricky if you can't get your jumping arc correct. See, I'm a bit worried of jumping down too long, because if I do, I'm getting sent into spelling spikes. And of course, I can end up jumping too low. And that can happen, where I overestimate. The other problem is the engine itself. I have to be much more defensive, otherwise I'll end up falling in or out of the spikes. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. No wonder this got a negative score. This is far more brutal than anything else we usually see in the queue. This would be better if we had magmal controls. See what I mean? It should jump there. Didn't jump. That's why I can't rely on the engine to do this properly. With Eternal, I had more issues with the physics. Here, it's the controls themselves. And these jumps I can never do consistently. They're always so difficult. Yeah, thankfully it only uses the duck runs and other skull enemies. It actually makes my life a bit easier because these are pretty simple to predict. Orient yourself with this. Take this one out. After 8 or 10 attempts I did it. Checkpoint density is good. Let me defeat Skullman, then I'll respond to all of your messages. If you're not a somewhat skilled Mega Man Maker player, at the very least, this is not fun. Only recommended to somewhat skilled and advanced players. It's over. Okay, catching up on about a few minutes worth of messages. Break the targets originate from the first Smash game. Cool to see it here. DR, it's quite fun. I like the character developments and the storyline and the trials. I wish more of the game was voice acted, but at the very least the trials are. The next trials are going to be more challenging, I'm sure of it. We're going to be talking about multiple things, Jaden. Reacting to all of the YouTube videos? That'd be an interesting idea for a future stream. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with her at least once more in the next day. As well as, I think, Mondo. See, the funny thing is, Eternal, despite its many issues, I didn't have as many problems with the controls themselves. But it's been 4 years since I last started the LP. 4 years since this game was released. We've been a long way. And I'm happy we're finally reaching Mega Man base content. Second up is Do You Feel Lucky Punk? Commando Selection Challenge by Hyper Megaman with 14 plays and a score of 3. React videos. Oh. I see. Wait. That would have been perfect. Showing us how to use this weapon. It's basically like a tutorial. It's basically like a tutorial stage. Unfortunately, the abbreviated names can be a bit confusing. This time I want water. Like this. This is perfect. Yeah, that's basically this weapon, PJ. Twice as long with other people in the call. Maybe. At least it actually shows me which weapon to use. Looking for an S barrier. There you are. Yeah, I wish I had the icons, or they unabbreviated the names slightly. Creative stage. It's kind of more monotonous depending on your luck, but it's simply a tutorial stage for this. I suppose it works though. Although, compared to all the other Mega Man weapons in this engine, this is one of the most gimmicky ones. How useful it is depends on your luck. If you're in the middle of a boss battle and you get kamikaze, you're in for a treat. Number 3 up is Blindfold Dangerline by Genox74, 11 playing score of 2. I don't blame you, Lepanio. It's pretty much purely based on luck, almost. On other news, did you see the announcement of the Stream Deck? The Steam Stream Deck? It's quite exciting. And all for a price of 400 USD? That's an incredibly low price. Or that seems like an undersell to me. I thought see, a price of 600 would make more sense to me, and there is one which is 600. Oops, I forgot which power-up I'm supposed to use there. Yeah, $400 in the US. At first I thought the base model would cost $600, but no, that's closer to the top end. And regardless of the price point, you still have mostly the same specs, outside of small amounts of storage and whatnot. And considering that you can run a lot of Steam games as well as emulators on that system, as well as install Windows if you so desire, that's what makes me even more shocked. Compared with that, the Steam Deck at least seems more interesting. I mean, the Switch OLED is just a Switch with an OLED. Not much of a difference. Hopefully the Steam Deck will act like a nice competitor to the Switch. I'll just be waiting for the Pro. Okay, the spikes there. Okay, here's what I gotta do. There we go. That should solve my problems. Yeah, I know there's an alternate way of doing this. We're supposed to use this instead. Which kills off all the enemies. It won't, but it'll improve other things. It's not their pro model. I think the reason why they don't have a pro model is because of all the shortages. They simply can't put it out. Not Nintendo's fault. But here's hoping the Steam Deck has a long life of support. I mean... if I stand here, it's easy. I can never get hit. Meanwhile, Quickman gets wrecked. What makes me especially excited about the Steam Deck compared to the Switch, PS5, and Series X is the large library it has. Well, namely, every game on the PC. You get the point. When in doubt, produce blocks. That's what I meant by having to be careful when jumping. I'm misreading those lines. I thought I was gonna fire a little bit off. The Steam Deck is basically a tablet or portable PC, but with very high specs. I think the best comparison would actually be the Switch in undocked mode. Can't slide Rider, I have to use that. Or the pile driver. What makes it amazing is that you can play a lot of Steam games on it, you can install Windows, you can basically play the entire PC library, or the entire recent PC library. I don't think it's a restream, noob. Something else is eating it. My arch nemesis are the Sparkman platforms. I'll get past it. Just need to get a handle on this. The biggest issues are the Sparkman platforms and misunderstanding where the spikes are. See, if I did this all in the first run, there'd be no issues. Couldn't grab onto it, and there's no checkpoint there. I really wish there was a checkpoint right over there, but looks like not. That is a controller, not controller game. Stupidly expensive, it's $400 only. That's... for specs, that's actually cheaper. I mean, it's Valve, I wouldn't say it's a scam. At least here, I'm basing off of USD. That's not really expensive. But that's not stupidly expensive. I mean, it's on par with the consoles in terms of prices. Would you call them expensive? Yeah, precisely, Iwumi. And you can actually buy those. There aren't shortages. And the fact you can play many different Steam games with pretty high specs for what it is. I mean, if you were to have equivalent specs on a desktop PC, it'd be mid to high range. That's what makes it impressive to me. But Valve, people like Valve too, so... Okay, made it to the checkpoint. Should have just used the concrete block there. Yeah, both Nintendo and Valve have pretty active fans. I'm gonna put it nicely. I don't really see that much flaming thanks to different things, but if I were to compare the Switch OLED versus the Steam Deck, I'd easily just go for the deck. We already had OLED screens in other consoles in the past. Okay, we finally made it here. Just keep running. I'll miss it. And that's only one model type. There are legitimate criticisms for the Switch, like the Joy-Con drift. And you can just attach your own external storage too if you so desire. Compared to Jedok's usual fare, this is tougher. Oh. I actually want the tank. Not mashing the fire button fast enough. A lot may not work, but a lot of others will. I'm not gonna say that the deck is gonna stop the Switch in its tracks. I'm just hoping it's gonna be a worthy competitor. As you know, competition in this industry is good. Yeah, actual gaming PCs at the current price point are quite expensive, no thanks to scalping, and shortages everywhere. Why didn't that... Oh. I keep thinking I should be able to grab the lines too, but no, you can't overlay both at the same time. I'm trying to take my I'm trying to take my experiences from Magmo into this one, where you can overlay objects like that. I see what you mean, Jaden. At a certain point, I decided to just ignore them. You can't please everyone. At a certain point, it's best for your sanity to ignore them. I used to pay more attention to complaints like that, but after time I decided, I have more important things to do. Of course, that's easier said than done. True. It won't be as good as high-end PCs, but medium high-end, it's definitely going to be a blessing. That's what makes me excited. And besides, there are a lot of indie games which don't really have high spec requirements. This would be perfect for them too. Again, I forgot. This stage is turning into a bit more frustrating and experienced than I thought it'd be. If you want to play PC games or PC exclusive, then yes. If not, probably not. Again, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around how the lines aren't the ladders. I kind of wish it was the other way around. Now I'll get there. A few things. No. It has nothing to do with Mega Man Maker, but it's just an exciting new announcement. Actually, in fact, if you can install Windows on it, assuming IGN is correct, then you should be able to run Mega Man Maker on it. Yeah, precisely. Maker on the go. Even on a 7-inch screen, that doesn't seem too bad. Or even the Megamix engine. Precisely, every single fan game you like on the go. Five years later, we're back here. We made it. We spent over 20 minutes on the stage due to me having issues wrapping my head around the lines. But I'm fine. Free refills from the Pippies. Imagine if we had bolts in this engine. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. But to summarize the last 30 minutes, $400 price point for the base model seems kind of like an undersell from Valve. The fact that each of the models actually have the same specs other than storage is awesome, and I really like how you can either have Windows or Linux on it. Yeah, I saw it, Slash. Or PC 1.5. Here's to hoping it actually lives up to its expectations. And if you're used to playing games on tablets, it's not really that uncomfortable. I checked it and responded to it. I don't see any new messages. I'll be showing the picture the next time I go to take a short break, which will be after the next episode. Which will be after I complete the next level. Let's check this out. Battle Network 6 was designed for the GBA, and that's already portable, so translating that to a tablet doesn't seem that improbable. And yes, if you so desire, you can plug it into a big screen. Yeah, the Magoo armor. Interesting. If you're better at finesse and dodging, that armor's awesome. Forward up is Multiple Choice Boss Rush by Hyper, with 24 plays and a score of 5. And if you so desire, you can always connect the controller to the tablet or deck. But in short, if you don't have enough money for a full-blown gaming desktop or laptop, just get the deck. For its price point, $4, $5, $6. Oh, we get to choose which RM to fight. It was difficult because I couldn't wrap my hand around the lines. Okay, got the bazooka. I wanted that first for speed up. Now time to bum rush through them. Probably should have done Woodman instead. Bricks. Let's fight Concrete. Get some revenge. Oh, it's you. I should have picked someone else. Bye, Fishy. If only I had Proto. Yeah, that was a problem. I'll come back to him later. Insert comment here. Oh yeah, that one. That was more entertaining than this. Actually, can you grab me? No? Okay. There's a funny bug I wanted to show. Now he won't even decide to do it because he's trapped. Now let's defeat Metal for real this time. What's to the left? Oh. I see, only one. Ah, it didn't actually give me that weapon. Okay, you're next. Now I have it. Thank you for placing these in order. The Bubble Squad. Next set? Okay, next set. Let's see, more high-octane games like DMC and Doom. Binding of Isaac can be pretty high-octane depending on the mods. Methodical's fun. I'm kind of in the mid-range. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Jaden. Maybe maybe eventually when we get more people into the server. If you don't like action roguelites, I can see why. And in comparison to other roguelites or roguelike shooters, randomness is much more a factor there. I would actually suggest Monolith over that. Oh no, is it? It is. Doom, Painkiller, a medieval, several other boomer shooters whose names escape me right now. Thanks for the E. Hades is also a roguelite, but its balancing is less random and has a heavy story component to it. Or a stronger story component. Oh, Iwumi? I'll get to it. Let me just defeat the next one and I'll scroll back to the message. But thanks for pointing it out. Does he have any weaknesses? It's this then. Oh yeah, All-Star Brawl, that's the other topic I wanted to talk about. That one just came out of nowhere. But still, it's quite intriguing. Fine, if you want me to do this, I'll do it this way. I didn't even finish the stage. There's one more boss to defeat and the keys at the end. Someone screwed up there. I'll be right back. Let me fix that. The other topic was the Nicktoons Smash game. Of all the games to come out, I didn't realize that was under development. Yeah, they forgot to set the boss suppressor correctly. I'm excited to see what characters will be showcased there. And DLC is almost guaranteed. Yeah, you should drop a key, but as I'll demonstrate soon enough, you neglected to set it properly. Well, not neglected, you accidentally didn't set it properly. Huh. Okay, you did set it properly. What happened then? Okay. Anyways, we're back over here. Hyper did set the boss correctly, but it didn't drop. Yeah, it's a bug. El Chobo racing game? Oh boy, there are a dime a dozen pretty bad kart racers. Another boss week to this. And I'm happy because of that experimental design. Over the years, it was getting kind of boring playing the same kind of roguelike game over and over. Oops. Force you to not use that. But I'm still going to. In any case, we're out of here. Scully. Haha, you can't hit me. So close. Not sure about that. Oh, I see. I just have bad experiences with unknown kart racers. They tend to be, I don't know, a bit more on the shoddily made side, or made for a quick buck. I know that's true for a lot of other games, but that genre has a worse reputation. Because outside of stuff like Sonic and All-Stars Transformed Racing, the Mario Kart games, and maybe one or two odd titles, most kart racers aren't really that good. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Base. Outside that weird bug, this stage was merely meh. It's multiple choice boss rushes, but each of the boss rooms or rushes are pretty plain. It'd be one thing if the boss rooms were more like the patios, which each one feels unique in terms of what you're supposed to do, but here they're all just plain rectangles or squares, so very forgettable. Alright then, I'll be right back in about 2 or 3 minutes. And as promised, And I'm back. Preview for the end of the stream. Now that my level queue is clear, yeah, I know, only 4 levels covered so far, I'll start covering levels I found online. Oh yeah, as a preview for what's supposed to happen tonight, Jaden, if you're still here, do you want me to play that ROM hack tonight or tomorrow morning? If I do it tomorrow morning, more likely than not, we'll get more people, as it is a Super Mario World ROM hack, and those tend to be a bit more popular streams. If that's the case, and I do it tomorrow morning, what I'll do tonight is some more Let's Tries. I'll do one of your levels soon. Let me finish this one first. Actually, you know, yeah. Next up is Lava Powerhouse by HCL with 16 plays and a score of 0. After this one, I'll cover one of your levels, Vincent. Then I'll check out the other thing. I mean, looking at the reviews, the ROM hack you suggested from SMW is pretty highly regarded, or fairly highly regarded. That's why I want to save it for a better day. Any favorites? Taka, Chiruru, Chiroro. I guess AoE? Precisely, Jaden. If I cover that tomorrow morning, then tonight I'll cover some more Let's Tries. Similar to what we did during July 4th. Aoi, thank you. That'd be perfect, Ayumi. The question is, who will break down next? We'll find out next Thursday. Also, as another note, when I reach the final part of the game, that'll be streamed Sunday morning. But we'll know when we get there. My bad. I really need to discuss something with the clairvoyant. He seems like he'll be a solid backup pick. Brutal. They simply got exploded. Meanwhile, Leon got pelted by at least 1,000 baseballs. I'll spoil it now because we've already played the game, partially. Oh yeah, on a note of class trials, because of how long the first one is, being over an hour, in the LP version, should I split the episode which covers the trial into 2 parts, or just keep it in 1 part entirely? I repeat, because the first class trial is over an hour long, in the LP format, should I split that trial into 2 episodes, or keep it as 1? Got it, Hyper. That's understandable. Okay, keep it as 1. It is a visual novel, so episodes will be longer. But for the final trial, that will be split. I'm not gonna have a 2-hour episode. It's a meme related to a ground. I don't exactly quite remember the origins, but basically, the Miros were a group of scientists in the ground who helped us, well, mad scientists to be specific, and they bravely fought off the first alien invasion but tragically died in the process. We thought there was a way to revive them throughout the experience, but no, when they're dead, they're dead. Their death really put home the experience that anyone can die in that game if you aren't careful enough. It got fused with another meme in regards to what do X think of Y. So basically, the way the episodes are going to be split are, daily life sections will be divided into 30-40 minute chunks, investigations the same, and trials I'll try keeping as 1. These are harder than they look. The Alchemist was also kind of crazy. Maybe not crazy, but less ethical, I suppose. Not as unethical as the Miros were, though. At least he didn't experiment on people. I have to get enough speed to get to the right. Pretty much, Jaden. That's why he's a protagonist. That's why he's considered an anti-hero or regular hero, not a villain. Or a Soshi. For all intents and purposes, Monokuma is a psychopath. Checkpoint. That point. I'm really liking this stage. It's kind of like a more difficult trial involving the wheel cutter. And it isn't too difficult in this section, only that one screen was a bit challenging. I mean, it's Cutman. It could be worse. Just need to get the timings down. We're done. Yeah, I seen a message. I will be... We'll be looking forward to Case 4. What makes Monokuma even more twisted, which I need to get more into in the LP version, is that he also twists the common tenets of justice in society and makes them seem deplorable. Yeah, this was fun. Very lovely episode. Once again, the way I'll split off that LP is that daily life will be separated into 30-45 minute chunks. Investigations the same. Trials, I'll try keeping as one, but if they go over an hour, if they're 90 minutes to 2 hours or more, they're getting separated into 2 episodes at least. It's going to be one of the LPs which is going to be hit really hard by the YouTube algorithm, but for the sake of convenience, I'll keep it. Well, let me see what the other LPs have done, as well as some other notes from other people, and then I'll finally decide. I'm going to prefer what you said about keeping the trials as one most of the time, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. Let's start with this one. Next up is Cool Shade Man by Zesty Lemons 44. 35 plays, score of 10. Ignore that message from Restream. Yeah, I did. Hang on. Yeah, psychopathic villain. That's actually a bit trickier than you think. It's one thing to make them psychopathic, but it's another thing to actually make them interesting. I haven't seen your level yet. I will cover it in about an hour, at the end of the stream, before the art section. aka in about 45 minutes. P.S. Don't say anything in response to the bot. The more you do, the more it attracts bots to the channel. I'm gonna see if I can remove it next time, but we'll see, because it always seems to be big follows. Seems that the more you respond to the bot, the more it acts like retention. Basically pretend it doesn't exist. Something to do with space, psychic, or hats, or digital. Oh wow, this is really strong. Not strong enough to counteract my incompetence. It's actually faster to keep jumping. But I got Goomba stomped by the Dokron. Well, not Dokron, the Skullwalker. Yep, new iteration, new RM. I will recover all the RMs once the game is done, And knowing how it's designed, it'll be easier with the special weapons. Assuming they're strong enough. The funnest part was Jump Jump. No kidding, Buster. If I had more time, I would have been done with my backlog about a week ago. Oh boy. 7th up is Bunboobalanse by Big Vincent 159 with 19 plays and a score of 1. Yes, I know there's another way to pronounce it, but I'm not gonna pronounce it that way. Thanks for the arrows in advance. What do I think? I think of uploading everyone into the same brain, or combining everyone's consciousness into one body or form. And yes, I do need this for the jumping section. If I get... Actually, do I? Yeah, I don't have sliding. I'll try this about 10 more times, if not, level editor. Oh, not quite. So basically combine everything into one form or one shared consciousness, brain uploading, etc. Oh, this is far worse, Hyper. That one had more tolerance. This one, if you screw up, you're dead. Also, there isn't exactly an advanced warning for platforms. There are for the barriers, but not so much this. Like, I would prefer if you had blue arrows before a platform. Like this, put a blue arrow here before we get to the platform. And that, and if there's a bouncy ball. If you wish to share it, sure, Jaden. There are many ways to achieve singularity. This is one of those levels that probably someone like Marina would play. Will I make it? Yes. No. Vincent. Considering everything that's going on, I can't sink it. The rhythm level, but... in this engine, that doesn't really work. They quickly get desynced. No checkpoint either. But I know the reason why. It turns it more into one of those trial and error stages. Yeah, it can't slide me through it. I'll respond to your messages in a moment. I wouldn't mind a checkpoint there being in the middle. The issue is that it messes up the rhythm, or the music. But this is Mega Man Maker, so rhythm levels don't exactly work here. They always desync after a while. Really? Please put a sign next time. You know what? I'll just give it one more go, then I'll just try something else. If we're gonna do something like that, please put a sign before that. Otherwise, it turns into trial and error. Because not only do you have to react to it fast enough, you actually have to position yourself carefully, otherwise you'll miss it. Well, how else are you supposed to react fast enough to it while positioning? Well, you can react, but you also have to position yourself carefully so you fall on the gate. That's the issue. And at the same time, you have to worry about those other objects. One more attempt, then I'll just use the level editor. Again, I'm not good at these sorts of levels either, nor do I like them. If it actually followed the rhythm properly, yes, this would be fine. For you. For someone who's just playing this level for the first time, this is a thing. See, there's two things. It's not just reaction, it's positioning too. If I fail to position carefully, I'm dead. With the rest of the ones, positioning isn't too bad, I guess, isn't as bad, but with that, you need to be really careful. Again, it doesn't sync correctly, You keep saying I should follow it, that doesn't work here. I won't keep repeating myself on that. This is Megaman Maker. Not Rhythm Heaven. You know what, I'll just use the level editor for this. I'm not gonna downvote the stage, but it's not for me. This is not something like Rhythm Heaven or Geometry Dash, where it is properly synchronized. So let's see how far I made it. I would prefer checkpoints, but it kind of breaks the stage. Oh. See, once I get to this point and see where the switch is, I barely have time to react and position myself carefully to the point where I can fall on this and this, then have to do it again. Then we have to worry about magflies, even better. And you know how inconsistent magflies can be in this engine. Yeah, there would be no way I can complete this properly. Not without at least an hour more of practice. This final pull isn't too bad. So yeah. I would put more warning signs for stuff like this or the magflies coming up, because you really need to be prepared for them. Oh yeah, teaser. I'll be right back in about a minute. And we are back. Seeing how my queue is empty, I'll start covering some levels from the most popular queue. I'll do it for about 20 to 25 more minutes, then it's off to SlashXel. That's the more accurate way of saying it, Panda. You're right. Also, thank you for the Steam gift codes. Very appreciated. Oh, this is actually interesting. Eight up is How Do You Get Started? The Beginner Guide Deluxe by Rockman Menacing with 1 or 10 plays and a score of 46. We spend so much time with intermediate to advanced levels on these streams that after a while, if you're a beginner and show up here, you may be taken aback of all the skills required. These sorts of levels are designed for you. I mean, easy levels and tutorial levels aren't bad as long as they're designed well. How to use the Mega Buster and jump and shoot. These levels designed to teach the players the absolute basics are crucial, seeing how this game doesn't have a true tutorial level exactly. It does have example levels, but none of them are what I call tutorial levels. See, this is teaching you jumping, shooting, sliding, jumping on and off ladders, some basic gimmicks. Hinting as to special objects. How spinies work. How you can destroy some enemies by using the gyro blocks. Gradually upping the challenge. Also showing how to build levels. If you're a beginner player, you may not know you can do that. Also, something else which I only learned at several dozen episodes into this LP, if you slide, it extends your hitbox. See, normally you can only jump off of here, roughly. But if you slide jump, it extends your pixels a bit far enough so that you can make further jumps. Essentially with slide jumps, you can extend your jump distance. Yeah, that's one you should have at the stage. I wish it was introduced in a bit of a safer environment. Other than that, it does a decent job, I suppose. Yeah, Paper Mario was amazing. It's nice to play a long-form game after a while. Paper Mario 3D Land, yeah, that's subpar. It started out promising, but from episode 2 and beyond, it was kind of eh. I'll start posting episodes of that LP starting from this week. Bonus episode of Kirby Warriors will be sometime this week as well. Vector Man isn't bad, even for its time, it's just mediocre. I still like it more than 3D Land. It's messy, that's what I say. Now this is turned into an actual intro stage after introducing the basic controls. Oh, plans for tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow morning, Sicario Remastered, Super Mario World ROM hack. And tomorrow evening, Smelter. What do you find more? Buster is mediocre, definitely better design in 3D Land. Paper Mario 3D Land to be specific. Lucky me. Even though the levels are more memorable there, for the second half of the game it kind of falls apart. But at least her Buster has a consistent quality. I don't know if Bombman would be the best first boss, but he does force you to slide, or teaches you that sliding is very important, so I guess it works. As a bare bones or basic tutorial stage, it ramps up the difficulty quite quickly. I'll place a few more screens to better introduce the gyro blocks and safer environments. Other than that, it's fine. To repeat, Buster has a more consistent quality, even though it is mediocre and easier. Hard Hat is... well, the first two Hard Hats were kinda bleh. They're also subpar. 3 sort of reached mediocre, don't play on hard mode. 4 would also be kinda mediocre to decent, had there not been all those technical issues everywhere. If you want, I can just cover one stage Sunday evening. Just Resista. Night Top is Electro Forest by Red 5 Pizza 1995, 98 plays, and a score of 42. Have I played Alien Soldier? Nope. Nor have I done Gunstar, which I really should. Eventually I will have a Retro Games Gauntlet, or Genesis Retro Games Gauntlet. Oh, it's alright. Also, for the LP version of Smelter, oops, okay, I'll cover the stage as well as Electro Forest. I'm already 50 seconds in, might as well complete it. The LP version will be posted after the completion of 3D Land, probably Paper Mario, and Super Mario World. Definitely after Super Mario World, Smelter is coming out. No, don't. Spend more time in the birthday party. I think that'd be more enjoyable for you. So yeah, 3D Land, Super Mario World, then Smelter. Then sometime after that, Danganronpa. To be fair, Danganronpa won't be as difficult to edit, seeing how it's mostly text. SNW is going to be the most difficult of those 3 to edit for, due to all the jump cuts. So many games, so little time. Yeah, random force beam section. Ninja Gaiden is one of the more difficult NES games. I always suggest starting with 2 over 1, especially due to the jerkish trick it pulls off at the end. Or just play the Fangame remake of 1. I've heard it's pretty good. If you play the Japanese version, Tree is one of the easier ones. In the American version, however, not so much. Specifically in the American version, Buster. In Japanese, it was kept. I don't know why they did that, for the sake of raising difficulty, but yeah, that kind of wrecked the design a bit. So this was actually Starman's Christmas Valley. Anyways, off to Electro Forest for real this time. There's probably some shovelware with that title. What? Base, are you okay? It was only an animation bug, nothing major. Garden Gaiden, Ninja Garden Gaiden, or Ninja Gaiden Garden. True, Jaden. Still, there were some very strange decisions even in that era. C1. And 3... yeah, it was more due to the American localizers screwing it up. See Castlevania 3 for another example, and 1. In some ways, they feel kinda like poorly designed ROM hacks in a way. Thankfully, it started to get better in the SNES era, or 16-bit era. I wish you'd just call it the 16-bit era because it comprises more than just the SNES and Genesis. It also includes stuff like the TurboGrafx, Amiga, etc. That's why I re-recorded that line when I did my Let's Try of Tiny Tour. It's not actually based off of SNES or Genesis, it's based off Amiga, hence the graphics quality. Well, idealized Amiga, but you understand what I mean. Mighty Final Fight? I've seen a full playthrough of it, but I haven't played it. Is that the precursor to Final Fight? Or did it come after the first Final Fight? I know, right, Jaden? At first I thought it was gonna be based more off of Mario, I guess. Well, classic Mario, but then based off the bouncy hammer and how the health gets removed. It's basically like Yoshi's Island. Link it, please. I mean, from here on out, I'm gonna be branching out of Mega Man ROM hacks and whatnot. It gets kinda boring playing the same games over and over, especially ROM hack-wise. Fan games are a bit of a different story, but... yeah. Speaking of which, when I eventually play Yoshi's Island, I'll ask all of you for a poll of whether I should use the ROM hack which removes the babies crying. Ah, I see, so it's like a Gaiden game, or Gaiden game. This stage was there, just like its predecessor. Slightly better, but... I played so many Mega Maker levels that levels like these are simply forgettable to me. Whereas to a newbie player, they may be better. Oh look, an occasion where this is actually useful. I'll cover one more stage, then I'll move on to the fan game. React to it live? Okay, after fan games. Why not? I'm overusing now. So the 11th and final stage of this episode is Snow Village by Cisriqua? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. 34 plays, score 14. By now, you probably all know what my favorite stage is. Shall I react to the trailer? But after fan game. Flash has been waiting for long enough. I know I have a lot of criticisms for the fan game, but it's at least better than a few other fan games which are under development. Oh, full length. Yeah, that'll have to be saved for later then. As a reminder to you all, tonight I'll be doing 1 or 2 full Let's Tries, similar to what I did during July 4th. Your messages will be publicly viewable on the video itself. I mean, I'm branching out to non-Mega Man fan games right now, so you can start sharing them a bit. I'm gonna be hesitant to cover Mario and Sonic fan games though, due to how there's several kajillion of them. Oh yeah, when's the exact date to be exact? When I eventually get to Sage 2021, I'm gonna cover all the Mega Man fan games featured there, as well as many of the unique titles. Or how should I say, homebrew games, or should I say, unique indies. I mean, last year we had stuff like Poppin' and Jupa and Advent Neon, so... And yes, I know, Megamet. It's gonna be covered live. He has. That's why it's kind of jarring to play the earlier stages. Still has issues, I still want infinite lives and special weapons to actually be added. Starbuster was already covered last year. I may recover it as a bonus. The Cosmic Ball, I will actually do a Let's Try it formally this time. Sad thing is the worst part is the tutorial. That's actually harder than the game itself. It introduces way too much to you at the start. Thankfully that's been fixed, I think. And yes, Havoc Fox will be covered correctly this time. I believe they fixed the keyboard control. I believe they fixed the controllers. That's gonna be a bit of a painful jump. The game itself, too. It has quite a bit of complexity with its combat system, but if you can pull off all the tricks, it's amazing. It's basically a hybrid of a platformer and fighting game. Nope, you didn't miss much, Hyper. The best level we already covered way earlier. Give me healing. Still under development, I think. I'll email them. Alright, this level is complete. And with that... So overall, out of the 11 levels I covered today, my favorite one would definitely be HCL's Lava Powerhouse. It's more of a challenging stage involving the wheel cutter, but it's fun nonetheless. I don't have any honorable mentions this week, sadly. But don't leave yet. There's still 2 important things left. This thing and the art section. I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Crossing fingers this works properly. Perfect. Alrighty folks, welcome back to the next iteration of SlashXel's in-development Mega Man Classic fan game. It's been a few weeks since I last played it, and they added a new RM. So the last one is Trickster Man, and here I thought it was a space-based RM. So that's the final RM of the game. Whoa, the volume spiked up. Tell me if I should decrease it. I see, if you shoot them, they'll fire back. No shockwave? I'm surprised. Usually these balls will explode into shockwaves. The anti-spam shields. And the Joes don't really last that long either. Thank you for not making the balls explode into shockwaves. Or any of these enemies to fire shockwaves. That's the most surprising thing. In almost all the other stages, these enemies have some attack that can fire shockwaves at you. That's already a huge improvement in terms of variety. Thank you. Music is also different from your usual fare. I still don't exactly prefer it. Okay, this is a better place to put this enemy than the ice stage. Thank you for putting this one here, but give more time for you to react to it. Like, this should be the first introduction of this enemy, not that one. Like, remove the first instance, put it here. Music's too loud. Okay, turning it down. Better? Wait, I'm not jumping down. I like the Trickster UFOs. They're cute. Hippies! Yeah, music balancing needs a bit of work. This is too loud compared to before. Reduce it by 4 or 5 decibels, please. Good, they keep respawning even if I stand here. Compared with the previous stages, this feels one of the best designed and well balanced. It's actually a good intro stage too. So, like those mystery capsules, but they can attack you if you're not careful. Yeah, this actually I wouldn't say is too challenging. Oh no, it's a mystery site. Don't shoot it. I mean, don't shoot the portal. Ouch. That came a bit fast. Checkpoint placement I think is fine. I usually prefer placing it right next to the mini-boss door, but this works, I suppose. And thank you for the steam jets, so you know when it is going to come out. Oh, I wanted that. All of them in a row, it seems. Let's see. 1. Nope, it's always one of them. It's just that some of them may contain it, some don't. It's the bounce back, which comes out pretty fast. Yeah, compared with the rest of the stage, that's trickier than I thought. That side is pretty fast. Yeah, Mimic Treasures would be fun. Like, reuse the graphic from Pirate Man stage, that would work, I think. Other levels weren't kind of trash, but they had some weaknesses. See, it's this attack which comes out really fast. You get here, slide here. Phew. It doesn't have that much HP. I'd like a visible HP bar, but it is fast, which forces you to be careful. Oh goody, Metar Joes. There's actually an indication before they despawn, which is nice. There come the shockwaves. Oh boy, this stage, the background is a bit too distracting here. Could you darken it, please? It's kind of difficult seeing what's going on. Especially the colorful mats. Oh no, they all shoot at me now. Yeah, Wizard Man, but the stage is far more colorful. I could have made it without it. Oh boy, should I? I should. That's what I was worried about, but thankfully I hit this platform. Oh yeah, they're the Y stages. I wish I had at least one special weapon that could fire upwards. Not really many illusions. I see you there, Matt. Oh boy, that's gonna be a confusing one. Yep, down I go. Where I would like if I had one extra life, but I don't have one. See? Pressing the button to fire. Okay, thank you, RNG. Well, the RNG is being nicer, but I still don't have an extra life. This is my last one. Hence why for testing I wish I had infinite. I like how there's an indicator for these before they actually dissipate. I can do it, I just need to pay attention to where the blocks are going. Nope, of course, I hit my head against that and the iframes killed me. This would be so much easier if I had a special weapon for this. Something designed for this task. Okay, we made it. Thank you. Extra life. I'm going for it. Question is, can I get back alive? Yes. Thank you. Well, they can't use the Megaman Extension Buster. They tried doing it, but it just lags. It just puts their computer to a crawl. They simply cannot run it. Gravity doors? Okay, wrong one. They wanted to use it, but apparently performance. Not 5. 6. Oh good, it despawns them. 7. No? It's none of them. It's on the other side, I see. I got tricked by the trick. Bottom. It's really long because I keep dying. Or keep failing and trying to get across. If I knew exactly where I was going, it should be done by now. Oh, this is different. I just realized it. Even though it's one of the longest stages, it doesn't exactly feel as the longest. There. Give me true. Please don't spam Z's hyper. Whoa, it is kind of getting long with mechanics. Welcome to the life refarming room. With your host, whatever these are called. The engine isn't too bad. I mean, I don't really have issues with it itself. What I have more issues is the level design and certain other decisions. Having special weapons would also make my life a lot easier. Specifically an upwards firing one. But the engine itself, I'm not gonna say it's painful. That's not the problem with the engine. Nope. We can do the same in Megamix. That's not an issue. That's not a problem with the engine. And I actually like there's a sound effect for sliding. We have a sound effect for jumping for some reason, or landing. I always find it kind of an odd omission. Hey, at least the physics here aren't too... Hey, at least the physics here make sense. And the super slide is actually useful. What? Oh, wait a minute. Let me guess. I thought they were just part of the ground. They didn't stand out enough. I was paying more attention to the mat. Also, the background's a bit too colorful. It'd be easy to identify if the entire stage background wasn't so colorful too. At least darken it. Super slide. The problem right now is it looks better, but it makes it harder to navigate through the stages. That's my biggest issue. It also makes it a bit hard to identify spikes and enemies if you're not paying careful attention. You can at least darken it slightly. See, those are actually spikes. I was paying more attention to what was going on here. Now we backtrack. Again, the engine for the most part is fine. It's level design which is the issue. Okay, we made it through here. It's kind of, the stage is kind of feeling a bit too long too. We could have ended it by now. It's starting to feel like two stages together. And honestly, I like this part of the stage more, but it's like a warp man combined with a trick man. Those cameras were longer, but yeah, warping. Of course. It's not that difficult. This is still more interesting than Caledit. It's actually using the mechanics. And there's variety. I mean, if this was Caledit, we'd still be using those same mechanics from the start of the stage with the trains, but no, we're actually having something different. For that reason alone, this is better than Caledit. Now I have to figure out which is the correct teleporter. Which one is the correct one? Slash... I get what this stage is going for, but for the sake of actually getting it to the end... I mean, as it stands right now, we really should probably split the stage into two. Near the Met. How do we get to the one near the Met, though? Okay, I see. Yeah, that is. Yeah, this is more interesting than Buster. It actually has more mechanics it's using. And compared to Time Adventure, this is easily better. It's actually using the mechanics sensibly. So now I'll go over here. Sliding. Now that I see it, it's not actually that confusing. It actually teleports sensibly. But please split this level into two ones. The first half felt it used a different set of mechanics before the warp things, but now we have an entirely new set of mechanics. Why does it send me shooting? I would say to remake the entire stage using this mechanic with the portals, and maybe re-add the train. This is more interesting. Don't slide into it. Essentially, it keeps my momentum when going in. That's what the problem was. And please, we don't need to see the screen several times in a row. We get it. It's a good farming screen, though. And no, I'm not gonna replay the stage if I game over. We've seen enough of it. Even if I die to the boss. What? Which way is out again? Oh yeah, the blue door on the right. I remember now. I'm just getting exhausted after playing through the stage. It's turning into something like Jedox levels, but really extended. That meta in that earlier section did not help matters at all. Gimmick-wise, it's solid. I have no issues, but please split it into two, or focus the stage on something else. We made it to the end. No. Seriously, that would have been a good end point. Do we have to keep going? Oh, wait, never mind. This is actually the final corridor. Scratch my complaint. The other problem is the portal's at the bottom. I'm not so worried about the gem enemies. It's this thing. Hey, at least the controls work. This is not a Mega Man Maker. Most of the time. And of course, if I take a pickup, it eats my button inputs. I wish more games had the ability to just delete that. The eye beam is also a bit... No, it's not Football Man the sequel. We don't have the same mechanic, or no mechanic. Then that'd be Football Man. Okay, we made it. I'm gonna die to the boss. No worries. Yeah, mistimed. Yeah, the boss looks fun, but please, please, please split the stage into two, or just rework the stage to only use the warping mechanic when you get past the train section. If you add the first part of the stage to this, it gets way too long, turning into 10 or 15, 6 or 7 minute ordeal. Rest of the stage I'd say is fine. Music's decent, length, I keep harping on this point because that's the main thing that brings it down. Because otherwise, if I were to just rate it in terms of mechanic usage, it's one of your better stages. Up there with Corrosion and Icicle Man. The stage doesn't really have fat, Jaden. It's just that there's too much of it. Keep the mini-boss encounter though, that's fine. Yeah, for the final game. Still, you are improving. Yes, please put me next to the boss next time so I can showcase it. I've reached as far as I go with this one. Level qualities are improving over time, but if we were to take it all in general, yeah, that'd be a problem. An if statement, basically. In any case, with that long level and showcase out of the way, you know what time it is. It is time for the art section. That worked too, Buster. A boss rematch room. Aw, cute cat. See ya, Buster. Thanks for joining in. I keep thinking that this is this is the DeviantArt watermark. Always credit the artist. Oh, I see. Never mind. Yoko section, I guess, was fine, but it was not used again at the end of the stage. You can keep it, I guess, but as I said, focus more on the teleporters, maybe the maze, and maybe some Yokos. But the train section, just remove it. Look at her unamused face. Nah, I read all the dialogue, I don't skip any. Makoto and Sayaka. Neat. Go background toxin. Why don't you have a waiting? I'll just give you the artist role too. You know who versus him? First, Day of the Tentacle, or someone facing itself to its head. Whoa, that's impressive. You really should rehost some of your art on a different site like Twitter or DeviantArt. It deserves a bigger audience. Nice pillow. Whoa. Blackburn and Sirbog. I'll explain in the meme section, Jedok. Essentially, he turned out to be a scammer, unfortunately. Ooh, cool. This would be out of place. Thank you, Nick. E123G Mega. Or Mega G. Yeah, that's the summary, Jock, I'm afraid. He turned out to be one. Cool. Alrighty then, this marks the end of the art section. In a few minutes, I'll move on to the meme section. Probably have to do it a bit faster, but thanks for watching, everyone. Tonight, some Let's Tries, tomorrow morning, Sicario Remastered, tomorrow evening, Smelter. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.